Okay, we're live. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Uh, you might hear the music in the background. I'm not going to be able to stay long. We have our first series rocking on Rayford going on right now. So I got to get back out there for there. We got people in the ice cream parlor. I was going to try to shoot live from outside, and then I realized that my cell phone charge. I don't have it with me. I left it in the van, and I don't have that much of a charge on it. So I was afraid that if I got started outside, then it would go dead before I had a chance to actually really get going. But I want to thank everybody for watching. We let you know we got the appliance boot camp on sale. You can get it for as little as $50 a month. That $50 a month it gives you the appliance boot camp online. You just get the appliance boot camp online. It's 10 payments of $50. If you take it, if you buy it, you get all of the courses instantly. You look at the courses, take you a weekend, get started. By the time your next payment come up, you'll be able to have enough money to actually pay for it and get moving. Like I said, we got a lot of music going on in the background, so not going to be here much of what I got going on. Also, you're going to have Appliance Boot Camp National Convention coming up June 15th, 16th, and 17th. We're in the process of putting all that together for you all. Now, during that time, we're going to be going out and promoting the skilled trades, trying to get us to get back into the skilled trade, putting it back into the high school, and showing all of the how can I say I guess uh, the I guess I don't even know all the rewards you can get from the skilled trades or all of the benefits that come from the skilled trades. This past week, I'm getting my concrete done. I go over to a guy house, and he's a Hispanic guy. Nothing wrong with that. He's doing my concrete, and I go in and I look at he has the house that he has is a nice modest house on the outside, but when I went inside that house, man, it was like I walked into a resort, and everything on the outside and the inside just looked so nice and stuff. And this guy is sitting here creating all this money working in the skilled trades, and we got to get us back in it. We got to get us back in it because what's happening, we're going so far down, it's ridiculous. Um, we got to get back in the skilled trades and start building some wealth and stuff, and just being able to support our families. I just had a young man not even 10 minutes ago trying to find his mom and his kid, and his mom was watching his kid, and he didn't even have a cell phone to even call. He said, "Man, I don't even have a cell phone. Can you call them?" And then the crazy thing about it, they don't. He left because they wouldn't pick up the phone. Then after he leaves, they keep texting and calling back. How you get my number? Well, your son was here looking for you and his kid. What's your name? Your son asked to use my phone. I don't know his name and stuff. And they just keep. Why you didn't pick up the phone? I don't know who you are. Or why you keep calling back? He looking for y'all out here. But you got to deal with all of that stuff. But anyway, we just totally messed up. I mean, just totally messed up, and we got to do better than what we're doing. And that kind of leads us into what I'm talking about today. Learning how to read financial statements. Uh, YouTube is good. YouTube has really opened the door up for entrepreneurship and for us to learn how to actually start businesses and run businesses. But actually getting us the foundation of how being able to tell if something's a good investment, if something is a good business to get into. We there's That's not really taught on the YouTube because one of the reasons why that I'm finding out is the fact that on YouTube most of the people don't have to really go to the traditional way of get funded. So, I'm not saying the traditional way of getting funding. Traditionally, if you want to get funding for your business venture or to get working capital and stuff, if you want somebody to invest in your business, you actually had to come up and have financials prepared, and you had to present your financials. And once you present your financials from there, then people could tell if what you were doing was profitable and was a good investment or not. And if it wasn't, then they'll just say, nah, it ain't gonna work. I don't like the way your financials look, and you have to be able to explain them. Most of the time, you ain't got to really explain them. Somebody can really look at them and tell what's going on in your business, what you're doing, after a few questions, and they can tell if they're gonna give you money or not. On YouTube, we don't have to do that. If I want to get some money, I can come on YouTube and tell you to hit the run those donations and get you to hit the super chat button. I can discount my course or rebundle my course and resell it out there to raise money that way. I can put on an event to raise money that way. So I got all these things where I can actually go and get funding without going the traditional route of going to a bank, which is good to one thing because it eliminates you being able to have somebody to actually uh, be able to discriminate and stuff against you. Cause I could go directly to my people and get the funding and stuff I need. But on the other hand, it actually hurts because what I might be doing might not be something that's profitable, something that's going to make it money. But I can keep getting people to put their money into it and keep funding it as I am pushing it further road instead of let it collapse on itself. And this kind of started up from a shout out to everybody. I had quite a few people to show me that they made over $1,000 trading stock, day trading, or whatever. Uh, I had quite a few people over the last couple of days send me screenshots of that, and I'm looking at it. You know, they a couple of days they hit over $1,000. But then I started looking at the bigger picture of it because when they send me that, I could a lot of times they'll show me where they at for the where they stand for the year or for the month, and a lot of them I will say that I ain't gonna say a lot. I did not have not one person that was ahead that sent it to me. They were thousands and thousands of dollars in the hole. And a couple of them I asked them because some of them, every month they might hit. They have 1 or 2 days where they might have hit eight, 1,200, $1,500. But then I look for the whole month, they down four, five, $6,000. And I'll be like, why you keep doing it? Well, if I get out of it, the only way I'm going to lose if I get out of it. So I keep trading, hoping to actually be able to get my money back. If I walk away, I lose, but if I stay in it, I'll make my money back. And I saw for 30 days. Some of them I saw for a year, and they lost thousands and thousands of dollars. But in between that, they had 1 or 2 hits. And sometimes that's what comes to being able to read financials that you can actually see that. So what happens if you can read financial statements? Somebody can show you a quick hit of something that happens at a period of time. And most of the time on financial statements, you can somebody show you their balance sheet. So the balance sheet only show you like what happened that specific day. So they pull out that one day and show it to you, and you'll be looking, man, you like that guy. He's doing good. He got all these thousands of dollars, this and that. Like he's doing good. But most of the time, if you're going to go get money, they're not going to want to look at the balance sheet. They're going to look at your P&L or your income statement, and that gives you a range. That lets you look at everything that's happened and throughout a time period. And most of the time, they want to look at it for a year, or at least 2 years. So with 2 years, I want to look at everything that's transpired in your business for 2 years, and not something that happened where you got lucky and caught lightning in the bottle one day out of 3 months. I want to see what happened over that whole period of time, and then from there I can tell if your business is doing well or what's going on and stuff. And that's what's happening with us that's getting out running businesses. Sometimes we have not been taught how to actually read and understand financial statements, and that's the next level that we have to go to. So when I tell you all, once you get started and you're running your business, you need to actually then jump into the ask these, then go to USA, then get into a peer group where you can actually get with some peers and y'all actually then start doing y'all financials and y'all present, y'all meet up like once a quarter, and y'all actually have to present your financials, and you learn how to read them, and you actually then know how to run businesses. Now, for me, I learned is this book right here, and you can see this book right here is well worn. The Guide to Understanding Financial Statements, and you can see this is back in the days. Y'all don't now with Teachable and stuff. You don't have this, but back in the days when everybody used to read, we used to highlight stuff. So you can see as well. I got highlights all in it everywhere. But this is how I actually learned how to read financial statements. It's a very good book. It's very simple. They actually have inside of it. Not only does it tells you, but it actually gives you actual real financial statements where you can actually you look at them and they have questions at the end. They ask you, but you actually look at them and they actually tell you what's going on by looking at the financial statement. You got to know what's going on with that business that actually they show the financials for. So you need to we need to actually get into this so we can actually now really start talking about investing in our businesses, investing in good investments. So, because what's happened, I get a lot of calls from people. I got so and so money. Do you think this is a good investment? This right here would actually eliminate you having to ask somebody else if it's a good investment. Once you know how to read the financials and stuff, you'll know if it's a good investment. And if the person ain't got no financials, that lets you know right on top the investment is not good. And see, that's one of the things too why a lot of people don't want to go the traditional route of getting finance. It's tedious. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It's tedious when you gotta take your financials and set them up there in front of the bank or in front of somebody and let them go through and they asking you questions, you got to explain everything, and your financials got to be in order. If you don't have financials, you know you can't go anyway because they ain't got nothing to take to them. That's what they're gonna go by. So it's a tedious thing to be able to go there with your financials in hand and let them look at your business structures and see if your business is actually viable and making money and if they're gonna extend credit to you or if they give you money or whatever to keep it moving. And I think, like I say, it's easier for me to come here and sell you a quick course to raise money than for me to actually uh, have to put my business in order and go present it to the professionals and let them go through it and they tell me if I'm doing good business or not. So we want to get you all to that state where if you want to, you can actually be able to take your uh, uh, if you want to, you'll be able to take your actual financials to an actual bank and actually teach them how to let them look at your financials and to keep you moving instead of you having to go to a hard money lender. Hard money lenders, yeah, you can probably if you got a deal, you can get money that way, but they're gonna rape you over the coals. It's not going to be nowhere near what you could get and the rates you could get if you're going traditional funding. Because if it costs you too much to get the money. Now, if you turn it quick enough, you turn the flip quick enough, or you getting it done quick enough so you can go and actually get it refinanced and get it from up under that hard money lender. Yeah, it might be you good then, but if you run into any roadblock, you stuck. You stuck if you run into a roadblock and you borrow hard money your first time through. It could be very dangerous. So I want to what I'm going to start doing. I'm doing a little series where we're going to go over the four actual statements that you get, which would be your balance sheet, be your income statement, It would be your actual owner's equity. Also, we'll do a cash flow statement. So we'll go over the four statements, and I'm gonna do a series for each one, showing you how to look at it, showing you how it actually plays into the appliance repair business, also how it plays into the ice cream parlor business. So we're gonna start doing some real teaching on these subjects and stuff. So nobody would get in trouble with these bad investments and stuff. And like I say, it's hard to no, it's hard to beat the skilled trades. I saw what people were doing with the actual with the actual trading. Like I said, some of them hit, but if you look at it long term, you look a couple of months out or a month out, you look a year out, they in the hole. And they sound a lot like the gamblers. I listen to some of the people where people actually uh, were in prison. I listened to a guy called Banky Pound, and he's talking about when they in prison, when they go gamble, people don't want to get up because they figure if they get up, they can't get their stuff back. So they have to stay there gambling all the time and keep losing because they know if they get up, they have no chance of getting their stuff back. But they keep going further and further in the hole, and that's kind of what it sounded like when I was talking to them. So as y'all here, we got Rocking on Rayford going. They got people going into the ice cream parlors and stuff. It's pretty nice night. So I'm gonna cut it a little short, and I'm gonna read what we got going on. And I'm gonna be here about to 8:30 because I need to get back over there because they're gonna be closing up in a little bit, and they're gonna have a rush. You know, it's like all the time. As soon as it's over with, everybody rushing to the ice cream parlor. So they got about 30 more minutes, and they're gonna be rushing into the ice cream parlor. And I want to be in there with the staff. Okay, Greg B, what's happening, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, what's happening, Greg? BK from the Rockies, what's good, ABC family and friends? What's happening? Quentin Hodge, hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, Quentin? Untamed Kango. Evening, folks. Evening, Mike. Hey, what's happening? Ben Nash. Peace, Mike and ABC. What's happening, Ben? Quentin Hodge. Give us a quick look. Okay. I was going out there. I might be able to do it with my cell phone. Go out there and check out. I see. I got to let it charge. I was out there and didn't realize how low I was. Um, Patrick Young, what's good, Mike? What's good, ABC family? How you doing? Frank Evans, Mr. Sneed, you own it, brother. Thanks, man. Yeah, we got to do this because this right here, this is the real stuff. When you start reading financial statements, this right here gonna tell you all about what somebody's business and stuff doing. They can tell you all they want to, how well things going, and you can look at all the fancy cars and all that stuff. When they bring this right here out, that right there tell you what's going on. And some people say, well, I don't want to. I don't keep all my I don't keep all my. I got two sets of books. I got those, and I got the real books. And I don't put all my cash in there. I'm holding cash. But most of the time, when somebody gets into running a serious business and stuff, they're gonna have their financial. Me, I don't do my QuickBooks anymore. I don't do my QuickBooks anymore, especially with the ice cream parlor, and I got the payrolls and I got to pay taxes for sales tax and all that. I don't do QuickBooks anymore. My actual accountant does all of my bookkeeping and everything. So I don't even run QuickBooks. As a matter of fact, I tried to log in yesterday to try to get some information to show you all, and I couldn't even remember how to even log into QuickBooks. I have to call my accountant and just ask them if they can send me what I need. But I couldn't even remember how to log in. So I have my accountant. They do all of my bookkeeping and they do all my QuickBooks stuff. So they reconcile every month for me. And then when it's time for do my taxes, they already got everything ready to go. And they do all my payroll and everything. So I no longer do it now. At one point in time, when I first got started, and I was just running my appliance repair business. Yeah, I've done all my books through QuickBooks. I've done my bookkeeping and everything. I don't do it now. Scapello Appliance Repair. With all this new AI coming out, y'all better be showing y'all kids and grandkids a trade. It's going to get ugly 10 to 20 years from now. It already got ugly. It has already got ugly. I know it. This how I know it's gonna get ugly. I watched what call. I saw this. Somebody put out some videos about some rodeo in Houston, and I looked. I said, "Man, they got some fine sisters out there at this rodeo." And I'm looking, and then all of a sudden somebody say they not real. They AI. I said, "What?" I couldn't tell that it was. I couldn't tell it was. It was. I couldn't tell they weren't real people. It looked like real sisters out there. I was like, man, those sisters looking good out there in Houston at that rodeo. But it was AI. So I'm looking at that. I couldn't tell. I know somebody. I know they getting somebody getting catfish online by these this AI and stuff that they putting out there. So yeah, it's already there. It's already there. AI is taking over so many. It's taking over people's jobs. And this automation that the AI and the automation and stuff they have, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble, and nobody cares. Um, even like I said, even the young man who came out there today, who trying to find his kid and his mom to pick him up. People that have no pity on him. Why the first thing they want to know why he ain't got no phone? No, why he didn't use my phone? No, no, man. And people thought he was gonna try to grab your phone and run with it, but then people that have no compassion. They was like, it's 2020. Why can't they got no phone? No, come on, man. Go get a. You can't get a phone. That's what people don't have no compassion for that stuff now. Even social workers now. I talked to several social workers, and they tell me f those kids. That's what they tell me directly. Man, you too much, too late for them. Too late for them. And so no, you on your own now. You on your own, and the people know that all they're doing now is this is the last grab. This this YouTube and all this stuff now. It's getting to a point now. No, it's settling in, and when it's starting to settle in now, uh, the money is not where it used to be at. It used to be, especially during that pandemic, when the government was throwing money out and you couldn't go nowhere, and everybody had to sit on here and watch you on, and they wanted to get out and make some money. You could make a grip on YouTube during the pandemic. But now that stuff done settled in, and a lot of people now are hip to it, and they're not so much moved by LLC, YouTube, and Twitter no more. No, you come out telling somebody they need to. That's one of the dumbest things I've heard in my life. You need to start an LLC. Start an LLC, don't make no money. No, well, I guess you could do it just for the tax breaks and stuff like that. But you start an LLC, but not no business to actually within that LLC. Just start it. And all we talk about how you start an LLC, but never talk about the business thing. And people actually buy that. And I just can't believe what people buy. And from there, people now are getting to the point where they're not buying it anymore. They want something tangible that they can touch and feel while you make money. Miami Appliance Repair Service. I just seen an article about trucking company filed bankruptcy, owing 6 million in debt. Yeah, a lot of people. Hey, a lot of people gonna be coming up out. A lot of people are gonna be filing bankruptcy and downsizing and moving out. Because what happened during when that YouTube money was moving, YouTube money was moving and stuff. They didn't take it and go put it into nothing that could actually keep producing that cash flow for them. They took the money and just spent it, buying Rolexes, buying all these cars, just buying stuff. It doesn't generate enough cash flow like the YouTube money was. Me personally, I took my YouTube money and threw it into real estate. So I threw it into real estate. So that real estate actually with the business inside of the real estate. it actually generates the same amount of money that YouTube was generating for me during the pandemic. So I just replace it. So it doesn't bother me. So that's why now I can come out here and say, hey, the YouTube money is going because I know it's going. So and the prices are having to go back in, going back down. So you're not gonna be because the big rush of people coming in, someone has already left unless I go into a different market. Um, I can jump in, but most of the money now is dwindling out. So you saying everybody gonna start cutting some of their prices to get people in, now unless you go to a different demographic. Now, if I was to say, okay, I'm no longer going to deal with beginner entrepreneurs, and I'm going to actually take my talents and go to a demographics that I have tapped into, that I see that I have been able to help. That's the people who ready to retire, where I'm at right now, where I'm retired, and they got money and they need to know what to do with it, and they don't necessarily want to be sitting at home. They want to do something active. I'm able to give them some avenues to actually stuff they can do to create a lot of money for a little bit of an investment. And so with that, I can actually help out. Let's see here. Quentin Hodge, we hear you out there. Yep, no doubt. Thanks, Patrick Young. Patrick Young said, Mike, I'm still telling people about the ABC family, your leadership, what you are doing here. I met some guys in Gulfport, Mississippi the other day. They say they're going to buy the course. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Um, we we're good. We're doing good stuff. Like I say, um, I'm speaking at the universities are bringing me back to talk. I feel honored to be able to go back there and actually talk. But I'm actually going to a bunch of different places where I'm gonna be talking about getting people back into the skilled trades and stuff. Because I don't know how much longer we have before everything get the door closed. Before they start requiring a contractor's license for appliances, contractor license for garage doors. Um, they're gonna come for that, and even I think eventually they're gonna start coming regulating the ice cream even more. Because what happens as it get harder and harder to actually earn a living, people are gonna be looking for some place to go. And if you ain't got no gate up right now, ice cream parlors, if you what you call do a homemade one, the cost to keep most people out. But if they get to a point where they think the cost is not enough, I'm pretty sure they're gonna start adding a little bit more regulation and stuff to it. And the other thing too, uh, people listen, so I have to be careful. But I'm finding out, like today, I was talking to some customers outside, and they're like, I was telling them, we went up on our ice cream prices and stuff, and I was telling them we have to go up just because the price of our goods is actually going up. But I was telling them too, I was like, I actually wholesale my ice cream to someone, and then they actually take my ice cream and re-wholesale it to somebody else. So the price is not that high. If they come buy my ice cream for me at this price, they say it's too high. But then he's actually selling it to somebody else and putting another price on top of it. That let me know I'm not too high. Matter of fact, I might be too low. But they buy a lot of ice cream from me, and I love it. So I don't mind. They get it as a Stringle Bell, and them say they step on it and put it back out there. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind. Mr. Mechanical. Mike, what's good, champ? Hey, how you doing, Mr. Mechanical? Appreciate you joining in. Like I say, I'm about to get out here in a second because I hear they wrapping up, and I know they're gonna get ran over over there in the ice cream parlor. So I want to go over there. I hear the music just stopped. I want to go over there and kind of check on them, make sure everything is good before I get out of here. But like I say, be on the lookout. If you hadn't already, I think this book is still available. Buy this book and learn how to read financial statements. Uh, you don't want to be like I was. I remember the first time I met my first business mentor. Um, he what you call he. I said I was in business. He said you ain't in no business. I was like, I run a business. I've been running my business for maybe about 2 or 3 years. Man, you ain't no business owner. I am. And I remember when he asked, "What's on the balance? What's on the balance sheet?" And I was like, "What? You heard me? What's on the balance sheet?" I didn't know. I did not know. Man, get out of here. You ain't no business owner. That's what he told me. And so uh, then then from there, uh, he actually I met him again, and by that time I had got this book, and I had studied and studied and studied the book. And I said next time I see him, I'm gonna tell him what's on the balance sheet and, and all of that. And I remember I ran into him and I was like, talking. You business owner yet? Now, yeah. All right. What's your cost of doing business? I was like, good lord, man, you don't know your cost of doing business. I never heard that before, man. What you doing? Hey, I'm gonna teach you, man. And so what he done, he actually he actually took, I think it was like maybe 8 of 10 of, it's either 8 of us, either 10 of us. He actually took us and actually told us the basics, showed us how to read financial statements, how to get customers, all that stuff, just the basic stuff that all businesses need. And then from there, he told us you need to go and get into your trade organization. That's when I found out about ASPEs and stuff. And you get inside there, let them teach you your cost of doing business and all of that, and how to really run your area of business. Because I don't know your area of business. That's another thing too that I find is crazy. You have people, I'm going to mentor you in business, but we not. I don't know what business you in. If I'm not in the same business you're in, how am I going to tell you how to run that business? Because it's so many nuances for each business that I don't know unless I got in it and actually researched it and had to go in depth in it. So yeah, so if you somebody selling tires, I ain't never sold no tires. I don't know where the money is at. I don't know anything about it. Now, I can tell you the basic stuff, how to read financial plans and how to get customers and this and that. But how you actually make your money and stuff, I don't know. I don't know what you need to be charging and stuff. That's why you have to go to the actual the industry you're in and get in the trade organization and let those men and women teach you. And that's what he done. Donnie Madden, what's up, fam? All right. Patrick Young, yeah, Mike, I was telling them to join ABC, learn the blueprint that will enable you to quit your job in 90 days and be on the road for financial freedom. That's my sales pitch. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Really do. Magnolia Repair Appliance and Home. What's the name of that book? Oh, okay. Uh, the name of the book is The Guide to Understanding Financial Statements. The Guide to Understanding Financial Statements. This is the name of the book. The Guide to Understanding Financial Statements. But this is the stuff when you start talking to real business owners and stuff. This is the stuff that they're gonna want to see, and that they're gonna be talking to you about. But this is our universal language that we're when you start talking this type of when you get real business that stuff need to change your mindset and all that stuff go out the window. Ain't nobody care about your mindset and nothing like that. They're gonna want to know your financials. Give me bring your financials. Let me look at them. All that stuff. Your vision board and we're gonna work on your mindset and all that. They don't care nothing about that. Hey, bring those financials. Sit down. Let me see them. That when I just went to the bank last couple of months. Now, like I said, I was getting that line of credit and stuff. It was nothing on there where they asked me a question about my mindset. Did I have a vision board? They told me bring my bring 2 years P&Ls up there, and then you fill out what they call a personal finance sheet, a personal finance statement. And I remember years ago, I was getting ready to Abdul and Ron. They told me you need to go and actually get you a business line of credit and stuff. When I was first started doing my houses, because what I was doing, which I'm glad I did, I was actually using cash flow to rehab my houses. They're telling me you need to get a business line of credit. And I was like, okay. So I go there and I start looking for to get a business line of credit for that thing. And I'll never forget they gave me my first PFS, that's personal finance statement. And on there, you have to list everything that you own on there, properties, cars, and all that stuff. And so I was going there and listed I didn't own anything. I think at that time I had one piece of property in there, but the property I didn't pay for like $3,000 for it. But on the other up there at the top where they have like cars and vehicles, I had all these cars up there, and I was embarrassed that actually take it up there. I had all these cars, the stuff that won't make it no stuff that didn't have no value. I had that stuff up there. I had nothing on there that had any value on there. And so I was embarrassed to even take it to the bank. But when I went back this time, I had quite a bit of property up there that's clear and paid for. I had my businesses that the P&Ls for my businesses making money. My real estate company, it actually had paid for property in there, collecting rent and stuff like that. So with that, hey, I dropped that on there. It was good. The vehicles, I don't care 2 cents about it. If you got vehicles, yeah, but I don't put those on there. They're not worth anything. And do you owe anything? I don't know nothing on those vehicles. I don't know car payments. So they rental cars. They took the stuff that I own. I don't care nothing about no cars on there. Uh, what's going on, Wild Williams, Yo Yo? My what's up, Mike and ABC fam? All right. Nah, they want to see the profit and loss statement. It's going to get serious as the economy tightens. Know your number. Yeah, it is. It is. It's going to get very serious. It's going to get very serious as it tighten up. And I think what happened, a lot more people are going to have to actually come down this route because what's happening now, um, uh, it's going to be like it was. I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't even say that. I don't even know because I'll be honest. In the uh, 15, last 15 years or so, I haven't had a hard time. So I can't tell, during the recessions and all that, I haven't had a hard time. During the pandemic, I haven't had no hard time. My life has been, what I'm doing now, I've been doing it since I've been 30 years old. So I'm 50 now. For the last 20 years, this has been my life. And it ain't been hard for me. I've had a great life. I've had a great life. For the last 20 years has been excellent. I've been able to do everything I wanted to do. I was able to be an engineer. I was able to to be an entrepreneur. I've been an investor. Uh, I've done I've done the investment group thing. I got that out my out my system. Um, I've had a great life. I've had a great life. I became an author. Matter of fact, I wonder if I could see see if I can pull up my uh, last little book statement. Yeah, the author thing that worked out good too. Let me see if I can pull it out. The last one. I was actually really surprised. Um, if you ever write a book will make you some money too. Let me see if I can get the last page. Uh, oh, let me move that to y'all looking up there. Good Lord, I keep forgetting. Y'all look up there and see. Uh, trying to see if I can see my last payment. I just see if I can get my last payment. But it might be on the reports. But my last payment on that book, um, I can't see my last payment. Um, but I was surprised that thing paid out $2,300 last month. So you write a book, those books, believe it or not, those book sales. Matter of fact, I need to push it some more. If you hadn't already bought the book, How to Start Appliance Repair Business, the blueprint. This thing paid out $2,300. I saw it hit the bank and I was surprised. I was like, wow, that thing took off. But yeah, so I've been a author. I made money as an author. I had a great life, a great life. So I want you all the same lifestyle that I've had, and you all can do it too. You all can do it. But now I need to get over there because I hear the music has stopped, and I can hear people walking through, going over there to the ice cream parlor. Be on the lookout. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing some videos about reading financial statements and stuff, going a little bit more in depth into the actual business side of it. Also, I'm gonna be doing a little bit more on actual marketing and stuff like that because now I'm running a lot more I got to start running a lot more marketing campaigns for the ice cream parlor and stuff. So I'm gonna be start doing a little bit more of that stuff too, more of actual business stuff and how the actual the inner workings of the business is. And so we know how to start businesses now. Now we need to work on trimming the fat and actually streamlining our businesses. So that's what we're going to start going into some of that stuff, streamlining and trimming the fat. We know how to start them now. We're going to know how to actually make them do what they do, as Ray Charles say. Once again, thank you all for watching, and let me go ahead and help them out. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.